Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Simran Chaudhary, and I welcome you all on behalf of Voice of Healthcare to our fourth edition of Not Just a Dog, honoring hope in healing, recognizing the caregivers to celebrate National Doctors' Day. And to celebrate this day, we have with us Dr. Seema Manuja, Director Gynecology at Sarvodaya Healthcare, Faridabad. Welcome to our show, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Thank you, dear.
Thank you for coming in, ma'am, and congratulations on National Doctors' Day.
Thank you.
So this year we are celebrating the fourth edition of Not Just a Dog, which is an extraordinary celebration dedicated to showcasing the remarkable efforts of our doctors and expressing our heartfelt appreciation for their selfless service, which aims to recognize doctor beyond their profession, to get to know more about them, their personal, their hobbies, liking, disliking, and what all they like to do beyond their or besides their medical life. So, ma'am, I would like to know what inspired you to pursue your career in medicine and how do you balance your personal and professional life?
What inspired? See, for as long as I can remember, I always wanted to be a doctor. This is usually, used to be the question. Now the kids are much smarter. They answer in their own ways. But when I was small, so this was a very common question. Beta bada hokar kya banoge? And my maternal grandmother, my nani, was a gynecologist. And as used to be the trend in those days, everybody used to go to the nani's house. Summers came and we were there for like 1.5, 2 months. And I would see that she used to be practicing in Saharanpur, in the city of Saharanpur in Uttar Pradesh. And she used to do all the gynae and obs work. So I was very awed, by those experiences. And we used to see raat mein bhi patients aate hain. Sick patients were coming and then they were being healed and going. And once a week, she used to go to another small town and do clinics over there. So I always inspired, I think it entered my mind at a very, very young age. And moreover, उस ज़माने में ना there were never many professions. So आप डॉक्टर बनेंगे या इंजीनियर बनेंगे या आप लॉयर बनेंगे, ऐसी बातें होती थी. और टीचर, women used to be teachers in huge numbers, So, but I always felt I was always cut out to be a doctor. The games were also of medicine only, and mentally made up fully that okay, I will be a doctor. So never crossed my mind to be, somebody else.
That's great.
Actually, my nani.
That's great, ma'am. Inspiration comes from home, and that's how we pave our paths.
True.
Can you share your hobby or interest that you are passionate about outside your medical practice?
Music has been, my solace. Apart from my work, if I'm operating, I'm busy. That's actually my hobby. Learning and the constant learning which is there in my profession, especially in my field, which is gynecology and laparoscopic interventions mainly. So it is a constantly evolving field. What we were doing 5 years ago, we are no more doing that. What we were doing 10 years ago, we stopped doing 5 years ago. So it is constantly evolving. So that part is there. But you were specifically asking about, outside of the medical field.
Yes, ma'am.
So that one thing is music. The old Hindi nagme and ghazals. So this is my solace. And I like to sing also a little. And hear all those, the great stars of the retro years. So music, old Hindi songs, old Hindi filmy songs, the era of 50s and 60s. So, and ghazals. So this is, one thing that I really love listening to. And a great stress buster. In fact, there is a caravan, that music system is there, the pre-recorded songs and ghazals.
Sony Caravan.
So that is always there in my OT.
And which is such a nice stress buster. I think not just for me, for all my OT team, we sometimes have very lengthy and difficult procedures going on, and it is a stress reliever. I think not just for me, but for my OT technicians, my anesthetist, my assistants, everybody. And it is I think it's a blessing. This Karma thing is very nice. Otherwise,
That's
we used to have our playlists on our phones, and that used to go on with exhaustion of the batteries and all. But now Karma has made our life easy
that is how technology making our life easy and
in all walks of life. I know.
Yeah. Ma'am, you said you sometimes sing also. Can I and our audience can also be part of your singing and we can hear something?
भाई ये तो बहुत ज्यादा हो जाएगा.
थोड़ा सा गुनगुना देती हूँ, है?
हाँ मैम.
So there is the very nice ghazal by Farida Khanam. आज जाने की जिद ना करो. ठीक है? Just
Yes,
2
ma'am.
lines.
Sure ma'am.
So it goes like, आज जाने की जिद ना करो, यूं ही पहलू में बैठे रहो, है यूं ही पहलू में बैठे रहो, आज जाने की जिद ना करो, हाय मर जाएंगे हम तो लुट जाएंगे, ऐसी बातें किया ना करो, आज जाने की जिद ना करो.
That's great, ma'am. This virtual claps will go on, but
Thank you so much.
so melodious voice you have. That's great.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
And that era and that music of that era has some charm that holds you.
True. Absolutely. Absolutely. There's no comparison. There is no comparison. That music was the golden era.
Yes, ma'am.
And now this art of ghazal gaiki and dastan goi and things like this, it's waning off, less appreciated. I really hope our younger generations, they also develop the taste for this kind of music and this kind of arts, so that it goes on. Otherwise it is going to fade away.
Yeah.
When we were growing up, I think Jagjit Singh used to be anybody who was ardently into music and things like that knew those ghazals by heart.
Yeah.
So the lyrics used to be on our tips, but now definitely the ghazals, the ghazal gaiki and things like that kind of singing is fading away, limited to very small numbers now. So it is for our younger people, to be the, this baton should be carried on to the future generations.
As you mentioned, ma'am, about the Karwa will, I guess, take this forward to our future generations. That will still hold a place in every house.
Our generation and later ones also, they are into Karwa thing very much.
Yeah.
But our kids, they have a different taste altogether. So we should be exposing them to this kind of music. I think that's very much required.
Yeah. Ma'am, moving on to my next question, I would like to continue this discussion on music, but unfortunately, you have very less time. I know that. So, lastly, what advice would you give to fellow doctors about pursuing their passion outside their profession to unwind their mind and de-stress themselves?
That's very, very important. Very important. See, very difficult to tell others to do it, because it is very difficult thing to practice, that don't carry your hospital to your homes. We usually, as human beings, it's very difficult because doctors cannot be in switch on and switch off modes most of the times. And most of us are not able to do it. But then we have only one life, and which we've already dedicated to, medical world. But we should try as much as possible that we should not carry all that stress, and because it's a different life. We are not into offices, we are into hospitals. We are dealing with human lives, with all, the good ones, the bad ones of this life continuously at work. But we should try maximally not to carry this stress at home. And when we are at home, we try to spend as much time as possible with the family. And at that time, do inculcate, during these active years, do inculcate some hobbies which we can, continue in our older lives. Because there will come a time, I know as surgeon, I have a shelf life. My hands would not be so agile all through my life. There would come a time when tremors would come, when my spine would be hurting, when my knees would not be working so well. But then these passions, these small, goodies of my life, they will help carry me forward through those times. So number one, we should not carry our stress at home. As much as possible, we should try that. Yes, sometimes we are so much into our emergency things that, we are planning at home also for those. But we thoda sa switch on, switch off karna chahiye. That when at home, be with your, family, the kids, your partners, and other things, other aspects of your home. And number two, do inculcate some activities which are for yourself, which are very fulfilling. They really, help you out, not just now, they're going to help you in the later years also. I think that would be my message.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much for sharing that piece of advice to us and to our audience and to the fellow doctors as well. But whatever answers, responses we got from you is, I can feel it, that is coming out of your heart. Nothing but
Absolutely.
very
Absolutely.
positive.
This is such an impromptu thing.
Yes. That's what we wanted, ma'am. We wanted your true self, your inner self, your kind of आपके प्रोफेशन से थोड़ा हटके. We wanted to know our doctor. That was our aim.
Thank you so much, dear. It was
Thank
lovely.
you so-
Likewise.
Thank you so much for taking out your time, taking out the time from your busy schedule, and thanks a lot.
Most welcome, dear. See you. Bye. Take care.
Bye-bye, ma'am.